and welcome to On the Spot News right here on Zimbabwe Daily. My name is Grace Kajge. Let's take a look at the news making the headlines today. Generals confront Mnangagwa over Chanakira hero status. Zimbabwe to deport 6 Kenyans arrested over illegal entry. Financial woes hamstring Chitungwiza Hospital. Bankers petition Mthuli Ncube over exorbitant income tax bracket. Police officer steal rations. Harare ranked 4th on list of worst cities to live in Africa. And in sports, Mangwiro wary over Highlanders. Kasolaga Premiership take another break. Now the news in details. Top army commanders confronted President Emmerson Mnangagwa at the weekend, demanding the conferment of national hero status on the late former Zimbabwe National Army Major General Godfrey Chanakira, forcing him to make a dramatic U-turn on his earlier decision to merely granted him a state-assisted funeral. Imaging details show Chanakira, a Liberation War hero, was working as a permanent secretary in Chiwenga's office at the time of his death from a heart problem last week. Mnangagwa on Friday announced he had granted him a state-assisted funeral instead of the national hero status. A decision which sources said left army chiefs shocked, given a standing agreement that any soldier from the rank of brigadier general upward would automatically be declared a national hero upon his or her death. Zimbabwe's security forces have arrested 6 Kenyans on charges of entering the country illegally through its porous border with South Africa. The Kenyans were arrested at Beitbridge border post on May 27 at around 2 a.m. as they entered Zimbabwe from South Africa after it was discovered that they had fake Zimbabwean immigration death stamps. Musa Abduha Hussein, 44, Mohammed Abdil, 43, Ali Mohammed Abdi, 37, Hussein Harun Bullo, 34, Mohammed Adham Isaac, 34, and Ibrahim Shi Duro, 34, were traveling by road in a transit to Kenya. On Monday, they appeared before Beitbridge magistrate Ania Chimweta, charged with violating the country's Immigration Act. They were convicted and cautioned against repeating the same offense. They are still in custody pending deportation. Prosecutor Esnat Vengeza told the court that on arrival at the border, the Kenyans engaged the services of a bogus immigration officer who stamped 2 passports and travel documents for a fee. The 6 were arrested at a security checkpoint as they left the border after it was discovered that their travel documents had an immigration death stamp that didn't exist, and they implicated the bogus immigration officer at Beitbridge. The busiest border post in Southern Africa is a hub for human trafficking syndicates, facilitating illegal entry into South Africa for people from all over the continent. The syndicate take advantage of corrupt officials from both countries to smuggle desperate immigrants. South Africa's Home Affairs Minister Aaron Motsoaledi had in the past expressed concern about corruption on the Zimbabwean side of the Beitbridge border post. Lack of financial support has slowed completion of a number of projects at Chitungwiza Central Hospital, which is also battling to provide a balanced diet to patients. A 600,000-litre water tank project initiated in March this year to ease water challenges at the health institution had stalled due to financial constraints. Chitungwiza Central Hospital Board Public Relations and Marketing Subcommittee Chairperson Lamek Chibongodze said they were struggling to provide good meals for patients, Meanwhile, Mpindu confirmed that 5 of the 10 freezers in the hospital mortuary, which are affected by voltage imbalance in December last year, were fixed last month. The Zimbabwean Banks and Allied Workers Union ZBAU has petitioned Finance Minister Mthuli Ncube, urging him to expand the income tax threshold bracket to ease the burdens of overtaxation experienced by workers. This follows the move by government to widen the non-taxable bracket from 10,000 Zimbabwean dollar in 2021 to 25,000 after another petition by ZBAU sent to the Treasury last year prior to the 2022 national budget announcement. The bankers group also raised concerns over the fact that the tax brackets have remained relatively compressed in real value terms compared to what they were during the United States dollar era. It was submitted that owing to inflation pressures, the current bracket places the majority of the workers to tax inequalities as they would be obliged to pay more. A police officer at Matabeleland North Tabazinduna Police Training Depot has been dragged to court for allegedly stealing food rations meant for recruits. Maison Fungawo, 45, pleaded not guilty when he appeared before Bulawayo Magistrate Linia Kumalo, who remanded him out of custody to June 13 for trial continuation. Fungawo is represented by lawyers from Tanaka Law Chambers. State Prosecutor Owen Mugari told the court that on March 31 this year at 16 hours, Fungawo was on duty at Ntabazinduna Training Depot Mess when he took delivery of 55 kgs of chicken cutlets to prepare lunch for the trainers and trainees. The officer in charge at the training depot, Inspector Bernard Chiangwa, instructed Fungawo not to cook all the meat. At 21 hours on the same day, Chiangwa saw Fungawo carrying a military green backpack leaving the camp. Chiangwa instructed Sergeant Sakala Nelson to search his backpack, and it was discovered that it contained chicken cutlets valued $4.47. A report was made at Mbembesi police station leading to Fungawo's arrest. The Economist Intelligence Unity has released the list of 10 most livable cities across the globe, as well as the world's 10 least livable cities. As in the previous survey, the report noted that living conditions in Lagos, Nigeria, Port Moresby, the capital of Papua New Guinea, and Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh, are among the worst in the world. It reports the Global Livability Index 2021 uses the combination of 5 factors to rate the livability of all cities across the globe. The first 3 factors are stability, the level of crime and conflicts, healthcare, presence and quality of healthcare, as well as the environmental or cultural factors, climate, religious restrictions, food and drinks. We will cross over to sports news. Like the rest of the mid-table teams, Harare City and Highlanders are a bit of a mixed bag. The two teams share a similar record in their last 6 matches, 1 win and 5 draws. Not much separates them on a log standing, with Harare City on 10th place with 18 points, while Highlanders are a rank below and a point short. Albeit with 2 games whose fate is yet to be determined, the abandoned matches against Dynamos and FC Platinums. Highlanders are winless in their last 5 matches, drawing against ZPC Kariba, Bulawayo Chiefs, Chicken Inn, and Triangle, a poor run of form that cost Coach Bandla his job. The Kaiser Lager Premiership season will take another break after match day 17. The campaign will break for 2 weeks from 5 June and the action will resume on Saturday 25 June. This is the second time this season that the league has gone into a break after a 2-month hiatus to allow the Warriors to participate in the AFCON 2021. And in other news, a 33-year-old man was dragged to court on Wednesday after he allegedly raped and assaulted his 18-year-old maid. Ignatius Kazomba appeared before Harare magistrate Yeukai Zuda, who released him on 20,000 Zimbabwean dollar bail. He was remanded to September 19, awaiting trial. Allegations are that on May 29, Kazomba came home drunk with his friend. To end this news bulletin, here are the main news once again. Generals confront Mnangagwa over Chanakira hero status. Zimbabwe to deport 6 Kenyans arrested over illegal entry. Financial woes hamstring Chitungwiza hospital. Bankers petition Mutuli Ncube over exorbitant income tax bracket. Police officers steal rations. Harare ranked 4th on list worst cities to live in Africa. And in sports, Mangwiro worry of Highlanders. Castle Lager Premierships to take another break. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tune again tomorrow at 10 a.m.